the south. We are going to drive through Lake Havasu, perhaps stop and do some chores. And then from there, we're going to go even more south, and we're going to try to find a spot near the river, near the Colorado River, where you can camp on the river, that it's not extremely difficult to get to. So the location that I found is probably, it's very close to Blythe, California. And so it's just south of Blythe and Quartzsite. From there, the general itinerary is to just take the southern part of Arizona and just check out the sites along the southern part of Arizona, and then go up towards the Four Corners into what am I thinking of? Into Utah, because I think we're gonna hang out in Utah for a little bit, kind of depending on weather though, because originally I was supposed to go towards Flagstaff and then I was gonna go north, but dude, Flagstaff is like 27 degrees today, and I'm not trying to be cold. I'm tired of being cold. It was fun for a little bit. It was fun to play in the snow for a couple of days, and now I'm just avoiding it because I don't want to be cold. Like I've mentioned before, I don't like weather, and like the perfect temperature is between 60 and 70 degrees for me, because that way I can keep the van doors open and it's, you know, nice and cool, and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. And if it does get a little chilly, then I go sit in the sun and it's perfect, right? So yeah, and I need some water in my life, so I need to get not necessarily out of the desert, because well, the entire West Coast is desert, so not getting out of the desert, just near water. So I was thinking about going to Lake Mead. Like I've been thinking about all kinds of stuff, and I have decided that I'm just gonna go south. So here we go. We're on our way, and it's like a 3-hour drive, which if you've been on my channel at all whatsoever before, you know I don't like to drive. So I think, like I said, I'll drive probably like an hour, do some chores, and then head out at lunchtime or something. It's like, what time is it? I think it's like 6 in the morning or something. Anyways, but it's a beautiful morning, and my ears are popping. I'm not even that high up in elevation and my ears are popping. So anyways, it's a beautiful morning. So we're going away from the sun right now. Hopefully we don't have to go directly towards the sun, because I don't like driving directly towards the sun. I don't like driving, period, right? Long distances. I'm okay with, you know, short spurts of driving. I don't like driving towards the sun. I don't like driving away from the sun when the sun is reflecting into my visors or off the other cars in front of me. I don't like driving at night. Why I live in a van, I don't know, but it's fun, right? And I don't drive that often. Just, you know, I don't drive a lot. I drive a lot less now than I did when I lived in an apartment. You know, like, I drive a lot less. I drive further, like, distance-wise, but as far as, like, driving in general, I drive a lot less. And I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I only spend, like, $50 a month. I mean, $50 a week on gas. And that's when gas prices were higher, too. So, you know, I mean, I think I spend more money on running the van, idling the van to charge my batteries than I do actually physically driving. So, just yes. grocery shopped and had a bite to eat. And now we are continuing on to our destination. So I think, you know, from where was I? Kingman to Havasu was like 45 minutes, an hour. Like, that's good. And then since we took such a long break in between, we have another hour. It was like an hour and 30 when we left. So I think it's actually turning out to be a great day. I do need to stop at the Home Depot, and I need to pick up a jigsaw, a cordless jigsaw, because I keep talking about the van renovations and I keep procrastinating, but I really want to get the van put together in a different layout. Of course, I am kind of hesitant, if you will, because it's going to take up all of the space. The bed is going to take up all of the space of the front area, right, when it's pulled out. And in reality, the reason why I put a stationary bed is because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to put my bed away every single day. But I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible to just like stow and go. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to be doing all that, putting the bed away. I mean, I fold the blankets every single morning, but I literally fold them and then shove them underneath the cabinets. And so it works for me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's like super warm down here. I had to take my sweater off because I was hot, and I'm really, really debating whether or not I'm going to keep these pants on, because I think I'm going to change into shorts, because it is very, very toasty down here. I like it. It's nice because the air is cool, but it's toasty. Much toastier than I've been in the last, what, month? Maybe 2? So, and we're just going down, 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 down. Elevation is getting lower and lower and lower. So, off the mountains. And that's it. We're just going downhill. So it's all good. It's all good. We'll see what happens. All right, well, leave it up to me to get lost. Okay, note to self, always check the direction and the end location before you start driving, right? Because I use iOverlander most of the time, and iOverlander has a link at the bottom of each different campsite saying where what the coordinates are, and it links to the mapping app of your choice, I suppose. I use Google Maps, so it goes straight to my Google Maps. So anyways, I had picked what I thought to be a great little spot down by the river, and I'm just driving along, and then it has me turn left, but the river's on my right side, right? Is that right? Yeah, the river's supposed to be on my right side. And so I'm like, why is it having me turn left? So I pull over to the side, because it's telling me I'm 15 minutes away, right? I'm like, heck yeah, I'm almost there. I'm gonna, take off my shoes and get wet in the river. No, Jessica, no. That is not the case. I am about an hour and a half away from where I should be. How I got so lost, I don't know. That's what happens when I'm just driving and singing along. But yeah, my little, couple hour drive is now turning into many more hours. But on the plus side, I am here near Bouse, Bouse, Arizona. And I am on, what, the 73, I think? I'm on the 73. And, like, this is all free camping. This whole area. Granted, there's not really a whole lot to see. Let me show you. Like, there's not a whole lot. It's literally just desert in every direction. I did go through a couple of hills just now, but it was nothing spectacular or amazing or anything. So, I mean, yeah, great for like the side-by-sides like you just saw, but at the same time, wow, it's like bigger and better than Quartzside, I think. It's much less populated, which is even better because you know me and people. So yeah, so plus side, the 73 near Bouse, between Bouse and the 95, because I'm heading to the 95. I gotta take the 95 south. I don't even know how I got off the 95. I was in Parker. I went through Parker. I remember going through Parker when I came up from Quartzside. And then, I don't know how I got onto the 73. I don't know. That's what I get for following my GPS lady. But anyways, so yeah, this whole area right here, it's ginormous. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of places to camp here, which is phenomenal. So I think next winter, when I winter in Arizona, this will definitely be one of the places that I will potentially come. That didn't make any sense. This will definitely be one of the places that I potentially come. So yeah, I may potentially come back here, but it doesn't seem like I haven't researched the area or anything, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot nearby to resupply. So if I was to come back in this area, and if any of you guys decide to come to this area, make sure you're fully stocked. So I just, like I said, I just filled up my water yesterday. Oh, I don't know if I said that. Well, I filled up my waters yesterday, and I went to the grocery store this morning. I did say that. But yeah, so we're an hour, now 50 minutes away from our true destination. So let's see how this works out. It's still warm. It's still warm down here. But there's like nobody there. So I have this whole road to myself. So the thing is, with me, I love driving these roads, but at the same time, it absolutely terrifies me because I don't know if I was to break down like here, how many miles am I gonna have to walk to get some help? You know what I mean? And does AAA even come out to remote locations like this? I don't know. Is my AAA membership even still valid? I think I canceled my AAA membership. I know I intended on canceling my AAA membership. My AAA membership is due in February, and I intended on canceling it because my insurance has towing. It's included with my insurance package, and it was more mileage than the AAA, because AAA only allowed me for 7 miles of towing, and I'm not sure how much my insurance. But anyway, speaking of insurance, so I want to let you guys know, if you do have a self-converted camper van or any type of RV, really, I highly recommend going with Roamly, 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 right? So Roamly is nationwide, and I was previously with Progressive. This van, let me roll these windows up, hold on. This van is a commercial cargo van. That's how it was licensed in the state of California, as a commercial cargo van. And so when I had gotten insurance on the van, I had to get full coverage because I'm still making payments on it. And I was paying nearly $150 a month, right? And that's a lot. because I've never paid that much money for full coverage, like, for the past long time. Because, like, when I was in my 20s, yes, I had to pay that much. But now that I'm not in my 20s, I'm a little bit older than 20s. So, yeah, I've never had to pay that much. And so I was, like, freaking out because I'm like, this is ridiculous. So then, of course, I started shopping around. And I had been with Progressive for many, 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 many years. And there's a lot more people on this side of the camp. There's a lot more people. Hold on, let me show you. See? There's like 8 people on that side. And then we come over to this side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 5. And it looks like it's just getting more populated. So we must be getting to a area of population. Because I've noticed a lot of people like to stay like closer as opposed to further away. I'd rather be further away, but at the same time I need to make sure that I'm fully stocked, and I'm somewhat fully stocked. I have food, I have water, I have enough water. I still have 3 gallons of water jugs that I want to get filled up before I head out to the lake, to the river. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm sorry to get off topic. Like I was saying, I was paying $150 a month with Progressive. I was with Progressive for many, 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 many years. And then one of my van friend, Andy, she's the one who told me about Roamly. So if you have any type of RV, not only do they give you full coverage, right? I have full coverage on the van. I have coverage for everything that is built into the van. So my cabinets, my bed, my batteries, and all of that stuff. So everything, I had to make a whole list of crap that was inside of the van that was built in. And so so I did that. So I have coverage on all of that. Plus I have coverage, basically like renter's insurance. It's like car insurance, renter's insurance built into one.
Arizona 95 South.
Oh, you know what? Where the heck am I? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna find out where I am, because I think I know where I am. And I think I know where I am, because I think I remember seeing this spot and I was gonna go check it out, and I decided not to.
Continue on Arizona 95 South.
Because I think Quartzsite is just on Main Street. Yep, Quartzsite is 6 miles away from here. So 6 miles north of Quartzsite, there is the 73. You turn right onto the 73 if you're coming up Quartzsite and go into those mountains, and there is just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of 14-day camp spots. Okay, back to my story, right? So interior of the van, full coverage, and all of my stuff. So my laptop, my tablet, my TV, like all of my stuff is also covered. So I have, I had to pick the limits. I have like $20,000 interior, another $10,000 of extra stuff or whatever. And my deductible, you pick your deductible. I picked $500 deductible. But still, with all of that coverage, I went from paying $150 a month to $45 a month. $45 a month for full coverage for the RV. Not only that, they also, the guy, when he was, talking to me or whatever and giving me the quote or whatever, asking me if I had any other vehicles, any cars. So they also insure cars. I don't know if they'll insure just a car, or if you have to have an RV attached to your car policy, or a car attached to your RV policy. I'm not sure. But I insured the van as an RV because now it is an RV. I kept the commercial registration. I kept it as a commercial registration because I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm learning. But anyways, Roamly, ROAMLY, highly recommended for your insurance needs if you have an RV.